So there it is, supervanarchy. The only one like it in the world. And I built it in less than 3 months. It's an original ambulance, 2600 ever made. And I picked it up from the guy. Basically gave it to me for $500. And he didn't want to put any time, money, or effort into it. But this thing has been on the road since 1966. And Ford built it for the fire departments across the country. A lot of them came with chrome and stainless bumpers. This particular model came with it came with painted white bumpers, painted red and white hubcaps. Basically, all of the original glass is still in it, never been replaced. Not a scratch in them. But I had to dismantle it. Every nut and bolt was off of it. I sandblasted this. Took me 4 days to blast it inside and out. I got this is an original end tenor, of course. Original Motorola two-way radio antenna. You know, you young fellas out there today, you know, everybody's spoiled with cell phones and whatnot. Well, you go back a few years and check that out. That's a Motorola two-way radio antenna. For a lot of truckers have those on CBs now, but nobody uses it no more. So anyways, I got the radio hooked up to that thing. We get every station in like 5 states. It's the craziest shit. This is an original handle. I'm gonna eventually put new ones on, but these things are in immaculate condition. But the mirrors are West Coast style mirrors. That's what they call these. The original ones were painted white. I found some stainless ones, the same 10-inch West Coast style mirror, but in stainless. Original brackets, I repainted them. Starburst black, urethane. And if you look down here on the side, this is all new sheet metal. From the front rear side of the tire all the way around to the other side of the tire. As you can tell where my hand is, the fender flare sticks out. That's not plastic. That's metal. I stretched that fender 3/4 of an inch to fit a true 10-inch tire. As a matter of fact, the tires, you'll see that during the summer, because my wife drives this in the winter, so we got some snow tires on it right now. But she drives around in vintage bias ply 60s, black belt 60s. It's like an L60 tire, very rare, in mint condition. We drive around those in the summer and go to the car shows with it. This is an original gas cap in polished stainless steel from 1966. That's like brand new. That's a 1966 gas cap with no scratches. This cab corner, both cab corners, I had to hand fabricate. Don't tell supervanarchy that he's riding around in a Chevy cab corner, because that's what I had on the shelf and I had them left over. But that's a Chevy cab corner from your everyday pickup truck, C or a K10, anything like that, K20. As you can tell in the pictures, the bumpers are Starburst black. They're completely Frenched. They used to be originally white. Original license plate. You want to call it a doghouse? It's a lighthouse. But that's an original piece. That thing was in bad condition. I had to rebuild that. Original handle. These are original Ford emblems. I'm going to probably get new ones. Original back glass. Still has the Ford script right in the window. Brand new rubbers, of course. So let's go around the other side. If you look at these are these rear reverse lights are aftermarket, I was told. I guess Ford sent the van to a contractor and then they had these things installed. But these are polished stainless from you know, back in the day, in the 60s, they put these in so people couldn't see to back up. And they all work. And again, there's the Chevy cab corners. Stretch fender flare. And I got a 2.5-inch exhaust system on this. You can't see it, but it was polished. I have to rebuff it. A stainless tip. But look at the rocker panels now. As you can tell in the other photos, I didn't do too bad of a job. But original handles again. So we're gonna go inside. And there it is. Custom interior. Don't mind that cooler. Cooler stays with us. This is a custom interior job. I did it myself. My wife helped me out with the headliner and some of the bigger panels. Yeah, just to get them in place. Kenwood head unit. All infinity stereo system. These are 2008 Scion seats. I say throw the car away and give me the interior. But I took 6.5 inches out of them, 4.5 inches out of the side, made my own bracket. Because when we got this van, it only had one seat, no seat belts. Custom headliner. You see the light bezels? Originally those were chrome plated. Ford doesn't offer the new ones, so I urethaned them in the same candy apple green. Original globes though. Little dome tweeters. Infinity car, stereo tweeters. Really nice. Really nice. Look at the jam work. Look how much detail that I pay attention to my jams. You don't see that on a lot of custom car builders. They don't spend a lot of time on jams. Brand new rubbers. These. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but anyways, you can see it's a pretty nice custom interior job. My wife calls it faux fur. I don't know about that, but sure is nice. I'm gonna put that cooler back in there. So let's go to the front. You're gonna like this. But she drives this thing every day. Ready? Let's go inside. Check out the front. That is all custom. Right there. Original steering column. Original gauges. All your pull switches and your emergency switches. All original. The chrome is absolutely pristine on this vehicle. But most of everything else is stainless from the 60s. All your gauges are all brushed stainless. Original dash. Not a scratch in this dash. Look at the glove box. It even still has the oil sticker on it to tell you it only uses 30-weight oil. Not too many vehicles have that. So, keep an eye out. This is an original barn find. You want to call it a barn find, but the dash, not a scratch in this dash. Look at the jams. See all that jam work? Look at the Ford script on that door. How many doors have that? 1966 original piece. Registered trademark right there. But this is what it has in it. It has a 246 cylinder. You know, they call it a 300 block. It's got big horsepower, and it builds power all day. I basically cleaned that engine up a little bit. You know, new gaskets, new rebuild on a car, ignition, stuff like that. And the thing runs like a champ. And like I said, it builds power. This vehicle was made for work. But my wife drives it every day and she likes it. So this is what you can find for $500.